today.
No doubt. Nobody's jumping the gun here by any means. You can tell just in their physical stature that they have backgrounds in athletics.
Well, the one thing you know about a wrestler is they just go, 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 go. And setting up a nice shot, Bobby Tucker did a good job of avoiding the hips there and wisely bailing on the guillotine attempt once he saw his hips had been pushed past was Wes Squire. Very nice.
Yeah, I definitely think that this one's going to go the distance. Both of these men have potential to come out on top.
Excellent job pulling guard there and looking immediately for that arm is Wes Squire. But Bobby Tucker wasting no time getting it to the side of the cage, taking that away from him.
Yeah, both of these guys are going to go for their ultimate wrestling techniques that they've used for many years now.
Well, we're seeing a very good jiu-jitsu match also. You know, both of these guys doing a good job of neutralizing the other one. Bobby Tucker on top needs to start bringing down some leather just to start softening it up a little bit. Looking to roll him through and run the cage. Wes Squire, Bobby pushed him off of that and still maintains his position.
Yeah, you are looking at Wes Squire in the perp on bottom. Bobby Bad Mother Tucker on top of the red, giving some hammer fists.
Well, looking to turn into an armbar is Wes Squire, and he's got it tightened up. He's got Bobby Tucker having to defend, but doing a good job of rocking his way out, back into guard. Bobby Tucker now looking again for the same thing.
I tell you what, it's got to be so hard to reach your opponent when he's got them feet kicking in your face. It's hard to avoid those.
Well, you see the way Bobby is right now. Instead of pushing on that knee, he needs to bring that left hand over hard and down and then start working that. Instead, he gets reversed because he put absolutely no pressure.
Wow!
Wes Squire, who turns it around into a full mount.
What a wrestling match between these two. My goodness. A lot of reversals, a lot of action from both parties here.
Well, these guys both very strong, very, very talented on the ground. But Wes Squire doing a much better job of inflicting punishment when he's got a superior position.
Yeah.
If Bobby Tucker's got a weakness in his game, that's it. He just doesn't bring enough leather to it, Joey.
Heart of a lion from Wes Squire is he's treated Bobby like a jungle gym, crawling each and every which way on him. So looking to see, I've never seen Bob down like this. I'm looking to see the way that he counters. Comes back here, still looking focused.
You saw a couple of nice shoulder punches from Wes also. Those guys in the amateur ranks, they can't drop elbows, but doing a good job of bringing that shoulder down. And now looking to isolate the arm. Got to be careful, though, because Bobby Tucker just too strong for that from the mounted position. Wow. Still eating heavy leather.
Heavy leather, like you say, man. I tell you what, I've never seen Bobby in this position. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. He will live to fight round two. But this round squarely, Wes Squire's on the cards. And at the buzzer, a nice reversal. But too little, too late for the judges' cards, that's for sure.
Yeah, I had to stand up on that one. Those two definitely displaying some athleticism.
Cage door closed in this steel arena. We're about to start round two in what is, so far, the crowd favorite for fight of the night. Of course, 15 fights in, the beer's been flowing freely. They like each fight even that much better.
Oh, yeah, no question. The crowd only gets hyped. The crowd only gets hyper.
Bobby Tucker, some big rights.
Yeah, he came out angry this one. I think he has something to prove after that first round.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's driving those hips down, looking for a front headlock. Now look at him roll, looking to roll into an anaconda.
Yeah, you're seeing Bobby on top. He's trying to lock something in underneath on Wes.
Well, he switched it to a front headlock because he didn't think he could roll through and put that choke on.
Right in front of the judges. That's good for him. He needs to score some points this round.
Well, he's look for that arm to come out, that left arm to come out, and him to circle to take the back. And that's exactly why Wes is holding on so tight to that left arm. Driving it through now, looking again to set this up as a choke.
Bobby got some biceps on him. That young boy gets himself in the gym. I know he trained hard for this fight.
Well, you know, Bobby was a little tentative when this fight started, and I think he regrets that because he definitely paid for it. Now doing a good job so far in control of this round. Landed some good shots, and you can see the raw and the welts forming on Wes Squire's face here from those big shots that he ate.
No, that's very true. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Crystal Gardens in Southgate. WXC United champions.
Wes Squire very dangerous off his back. You see he works a very high open guard, looking to slide something through, looking to work a knee through, turn in for an arm bar, set up a triangle. And right now what's preventing any of that from happening is the fact that Bobby Tucker has him jammed up against the side of the cage. Looking now for a sweep though. Trying to take that arm, the Kimura on the left side.
I see that. Wes, still not out of this thing.
No, Gogo Plata, here we go. Oh, into a nice armbar transition, but he's already lost the elbow.
Bob taking some swings on Wes's face, wanting to get even from the first round with that armbar. Oh, a little slam there.
Well, that was more a yank out and a drop.
Bob Birdie standing up. I'm thinking I'm seeing a little bit of blood on Wes Squire's right eye.
Well, Wes Squire looked to set up a Gogo Plata, but had the leg a little bit low. It was over the bicep instead of the shoulder. And that's what allowed this to ultimately get back to its feet. Now, Bobby Tucker needs to keep using those hands like he did last time and not turn this into a wrestling match, because when the wrestling becomes jiu-jitsu, he is a little outclassed. I think he's a little better wrestler than Wes Squire, but Wes transitions nicely into a jiu-jitsu practitioner, and he's coming out ahead on the bottom so far. Now Bobby needs to start bringing some leather again. 10 seconds, looking to set up the Kimura, and he's got that arm straightened, but it slips out. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go out on a limb. Round 1, Wes Squire's round 2, Bobby Tucker. Round 3 is the fight. Here we go, fight fans, round 3. Pete Trevino called it fight of the night material right here, and you're watching it.
Yeah, what a great call by Pete. I mean, this is one hell of a matchup. Oh, spinning backhand by Squire. Going to lock it in. Bobby Tucker on the slam.
Bobby Tucker again showing his wrestling prowess, what made him an all-state wrestler. But I'll tell you where Wes really transitions nicely is when it becomes a jiu-jitsu match. He's going to try to run the cage, and when he figures out he's too far away to make it happen, he's going to just try to turn back in and pull guard. He did a good job avoiding that mount.
Yeah, absolutely. You're checking Bob out on top, looking for somewhat of a headlock.
And Wes has got to watch that left arm. That got him in trouble from the other side last time. Oh, nice transition.
Oh, I'm so unbelievably blown back by both of these gentlemen. Listen to this crowd. They understand.
Well, Bobby left his head just a little bit high, and Wes was able to wrap his leg over it and pull him right back and turned it right into a full mount.
Wes. Punches delivered to Bobby Tucker's face. Bobby trying to scoot out of it.
I'll tell you, there was a lot of frequency, but there wasn't much on it. Wes very tentative about committing himself to those punches because he has that high of a level of respect. Bobby Tucker on the bottom there. Big shoulder punches, though, bouncing that head off the canvas.
I was very impressed to see that out of Wes, man. He never ceases to amaze me. Incredible stamina.
Well, he's going to win this fight right here if Bobby Tucker doesn't do something.
Absolutely.
Out comes the mouth guard. Bobby Tucker having a real hard time there at this point. You know, if I'm Bobby Tucker on the bottom and I'm eating that leather like that, I wouldn't be surprised to see him stick an arm in the air and hope that Wes tries to take it for the submission and work his way out of it.
Oh, man. I would love to see something like that. Wes looking like the weight on Bobby's shoulders right now.
Well, we said round 3 was going to be this fight, and round 3 firmly in control. Wes Squire raining down big shots. Bobby Tucker looking now, drag those hips over, but he's just too close to the cage to make that escape work, even if he were to try it.
He is. Bob's been getting worked on this one, but he's still, unbelievable fight.
You called it when he walked in. You said he was a physical specimen, and he's absolutely demonstrating that now. Doing a great job of turning himself out of a mount there. Still in a little bit of trouble with that active guard. Wes Squire doing a good job, though. Bobby's really going to have to impress these judges now to win this fight.
No, that's very true. He wants to get in there. He wants to score some points.
He needs to stay away from that up kick. Danny McIntyre giving him his mouth guard back now. 10 seconds. He either knocks West Squire out or this fight is won by West Squire here.
I was going to say, wow. Unbelievable.
You know, the thing that bugs me most about a demonstration like this is that somebody's got to lose.
Bobby got his hand raised like
well, you know, he did a great job. I love watching him fight, but I think this fight, he was watching a different fight if he's raising his hand.
Let's take a house poll. Southgate, is it going to be Squire? How about, is it going to be Tucker? Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, West. Congratulations on your victory. Wonderful display of athleticism. We got you over here. We want to hear what you have to say about that victory.
It must be
Greedy Fitness, Chiropractic, and all my gym partners at Greedy Fitness push more today.
I tell you what,